XRP, the greatest digital asset ever created. I'm so glad I accumulated before the space got saturated. XRP, the greatest digital asset ever created. Make the haters aggravated, get the spaceship activated. XRP, the greatest digital asset ever created. I'm so glad I accumulated before the space got saturated.
What's goody? What's goody, family? Welcome to the XRP Hooper Show. One more again. So look, you already know I try to jump into it. But I got a new mic, so I'm trying to get new accessories as things go along here on my YouTube channel. So let me know in the comments below, like, if my audio sounds better, good. I've been working on like an echo, so if you hear an echo, please let me know. But definitely, I want to jump into it. So everybody's always asking me what are some like hidden gems also other than XRP. So Mana, which is Decentraland, is a hidden gem that I actually been collecting for a while. Definitely get your bags up on Decentraland. The coin is called Mana. So what it does is basically a virtual game. You make your own virtual world, and you can create your own character here. And it's in the gaming industry. Like, a lot of people are in the gaming industry. I don't have a game, so I don't really know too much about it. But I know it's a $1 trillion industry, and they go to these competitions and things like that. So this is something I'll leave in the description below, so you guys can do your own research on Decentraland. I do want to show you a video and a person who's really invested into Decentraland as well. So don't just take my word on it. This is Barry Silbert. So he's the CEO and founder of the digital currency group, and he's the CEO and founder of let me scroll down here, of Grayscale. So guys, I'm going to show you a video of him, just maybe like a 2-minute clip of him speaking about Decentraland. And this is one hidden gem that a lot of people don't promote. A lot of people are really like big on like the top 5 cryptocurrencies. So let me show you this video here. He talks about Decentraland. This is him on the Real Vision Finance. You guys can look up this video yourself. 40 minutes. So
hugely tangible thing. Digital asset is a real asset to many, many people. Yeah, it is. And the question really is, are the game publishers going to be okay with this? Because, they make a lot of their money by selling, upgrades and things within their game, and they don't want that value to be transferred, kind of like airline miles. So one of the areas that we have invested heavily, one of the projects we invested heavily in, this is going to make your head spin, is something called Decentraland. So Decentraland is a virtual world. It's a metaverse, and it's a play on our hypothesis that in the future people are going to spend more time in a virtual world, and that virtual world will likely be kind of VR, like goggles. And so Decentraland is similar in concept to, if you remember, Second Life. Yeah. Okay. So with a few key differences. Number one, the land in Decentraland is ownable. So every parcel of land you can buy, and you can speculate on the land, you can build on land, you can lease out the land. It's not infinite, so it's not. Its supply is capped, and so that's the other big difference with Second Life. Second Life was infinite, and it was a little. If you ever I logged in a few times, and it was overwhelming. There was no urban planning, and so Decentraland is a grid the size of basically Washington D.C. So you can own the land, and then there's an in-world currency called Mana, M-A-N-A, that is tradable like any other digital currency. And so we have invested in Mana, we've invested in land, and then we started investing in businesses that are being built with Decentraland. We invested in a company kind of building tools for people to navigate the world. We invested in, we're looking at there's a media business in Decentraland. There's a Vegas district, and so we invested in the Vegas district to help support the growth of that district. And so the hypothesis here is, if a metaverse is going to exist, if the Ready Player One world is going to exist, it can't be owned by a company. It shouldn't be owned by Google or Facebook or Apple, number one. Two, it is a...
All right, guys. So look that up. I'm going to put that in the description below so you guys can look that up. It's a 47-minute video. I'm only going to show you a couple clips, a few seconds of that. But that's definitely a hidden gem that I am on, man, as well. Barry Silbert is really heavy on it, and he just told you, right? But before I really get deep dive into this channel, definitely, guys, every Wednesday, me and my brothers, we are the Krypto Nerds. We call ourselves the Krypto Nerds. Every Wednesday at 11 p.m. Eastern and 8 p.m. Pacific time, I'll drop this link in the description below. If you want to join us on the Zoom, we talk about crypto and we talk about different things throughout the just the crypto space. And we have a whole group of people, about 250 people that come on our channel. So definitely jump on if you are interested. All right. I forgot this guy's name. He's on Shark Tank. Let me listen to this clip. He basically is speaking about XRP. It sounds like to me, but you tell me guys what you think.
My issue around these special asset classes, let's drift back to Bitcoin because it is the granddaddy of all of the debates going on here. There would be tremendous value in a currency, a digital currency, and every time I talk about this, it's the same topic. I look
Now this thing's loading here.
at the asset value of Bitcoin versus the asset value of all things traded. And Bitcoin is still a nothing burger, a giant nothing burger. And the reason I would argue that that's the case is you don't have every institution willing to play ball with it. But if there was an attempt to either take Bitcoin itself or some other currency, because I think Bitcoin's proven the first mile, there's no question about it. There's global interest in a digital currency. But a digital currency that could be traded everywhere with the regulator agreeing to it and would be agnostic. In other words, you could trade it to buy assets in Switzerland, trade it to buy assets in France or in England or in the United States, and everybody would take that digital currency. Then you would have something, Pomp. Then you would have something of tremendous value, because that way I could keep half my net worth in the digital currency and just flow and trade and go in and out of things. I could buy groceries. I could buy a house with it. I'd be agnostic to it. That is a vision that's really attractive versus this tiny little thing that for some people is an outlier, that in many ways is not liquid or not easily liquid. And if I want to buy $1 million worth of Bitcoin right now, I got to do a fair amount of work to pull that off. It's not instantaneous. It's getting better, I agree.
What do we know that is instantaneous when you trade it, guys? Come on. He's not saying it, but sounds like, smells like a duck, looks like a duck, it looked like a duck. I think it's a duck, and I think it's XRP. But I found something else that came across my Twitter was BitTrue, right? So BitTrue is offering on January the 18th this month. It's a coin called Portion. So it's ecosystem collecting and trading digital arts and collectibles. So I mean, this guys, don't take this lightly. Different coins are going to have different use cases, and Portion I looked up a little bit. You guys can look this up on your own as well. What is Portion? So it basically tells you the same thing I just said a little bit 2 seconds ago. It's a blockchain technology. It's easily sell, invest, and own art and collectibles with complete transparency. So this is a website. It's pretty cool. I didn't do a great big of deep dive in it, but it looks like a coin that I will purchase just to say I have it. And I gotta look at more escrow here, proof of funds. So this is something I'm really look into. I mean, because this is getting to the big boys. People buy art for millions and billions of dollars. This is something like me and you could, start investing in into these art pieces. All right, so this is one thing I found on Brad Garlinghouse's his Twitter account. Basically, he really recently just put up a Twitter comment on Anchorage, which is definitely now been approved as a bank, a crypto bank. And Brad Garlinghouse definitely commented saying, if you ever had doubts that crypto was going to play an integral role in the future of our global financial systems, well, hope this clears some things up. Congrats, Anchorage. So this has definitely been like a little small hint to the crypto space and just XRP and then other, the whole lawsuit in general. So if you guys are going crazy on the lawsuit, at least this could hopefully clear some things up just a tad bit and continue to build your bags. But I'm not going to hold you guys long. This is one little video I always find pretty funny. Where the money reside? Where the money reside? I'm not going to see the whole thing, but I think I might be like a little hit from YouTube. But where the money reside? Where the money reside? Follow me on Twitter, guys. Follow me on YouTube. Continue to share content. Appreciate you. Hopefully I see you on the Zoom call this Wednesday.